Well, at this time, we bring you developing news. The judge overseeing Donald Trump's hush money trial has made both the defense and prosecution aware of a questionable Facebook post involving the relative of a juror. ABC News reporting that post stated, quote, "My cousin is a juror and says Trump is getting convicted. Thanks you folks for all your hard work." The judge in the case says the comment, now a week old, responded to a routine court system notice. The judge did not ask either party to do anything, but was just making them aware of that post. Now, Trump, of course, was convicted last week on 34 counts of falsifying business records. Well, back here at home, a Bridgeville man has been arrested following a 2-month-long drug investigation. 50-year-old Willie Anderson Jr. is accused of running a large-scale narcotics distribution operation. Just after 6 this morning, Delaware State Police searching a home on Polk Road where they found more than 300 grams of cocaine, crack cocaine, Adderall, and Suboxone strips. Now, they also found 10 guns and more than $13,000 in suspected drug proceeds. Anderson was taken SCI on a slew of charges. Well, a popular race is back in Cambridge. WMDT's Layla Wea has more on how local businesses are preparing for the increase in foot traffic.
The countdown is on for the Eagleman race, and the city of Cambridge is gearing up for a tremendous economic impact. And one local business owner tells me that he looks forward to the event every year.
We do see a lot of new faces, a lot of accents that come to town, and we look forward to it. We love embracing it. You know, we love treating everybody like their family when they come in, and I think that's what makes us such a staple for this triathlon.
Athletes from across the country strapped their bikes to their cars and made their way to the Eastern Shore for a weekend of running, biking, and swimming. Owner of Carmela's Cucina, Stefano Bono, says his restaurant provides one staple in particular that helps power the triathletes through the races.
Tons of carbs, it turns into fuel, and we always live by that motto. We're here to fuel the Ironman and Eagleman triathletes. So we also have a ton of gluten-free options for those that are limited by their restrictive diets.
According to a 2022 study, the Eagleman race funneled a whopping $4.8 million into Cambridge. But this year, president of the Dorchester County Chamber of Commerce, Bill Christopher, says the city has even bigger projections.
We're expecting the number to be higher this year because, again, more athletes. Each athlete brings in 1.7 people with them, on average. So you're looking at almost 3 people per athlete that's going to be going in the water. So it's a pretty good number we're expecting this year, pretty good response for the community.
And when people come to the Eastern Shore to visit, some decide to stay. Christopher says the event draws in future residents, creating a long-term economic drive for the area.
We have people that do live here now because they came here to race and fell in love with the area, and then they've bought homes here, and they're either full-time or part-time homeowners in the area in terms of that plan to retire here.
Reporting in Cambridge, Layla Wea, WMDT.
Yeah, how cool is that, right? I got to get out there and race too. And there's races will be taking place all weekend long. Athletes will be participating in 70-mile bike rides and swims in the Choptank River. Well, moving on here tonight, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development recently announcing $2 million in funding for the state of Maryland to address youth homelessness. Now, this comes as local advocates say they've been seeing increasing rates of homelessness here on the Eastern Shore among both young people and entire families.
I'm hoping that the money that has been announced does find its way here locally, but the money is very competitive, and so we just want to make sure that the Eastern Shore does see that funding.
Now, the Phoenix Youth Project recently held a town hall with Maryland Housing Secretary Jake Day. Well, the Wicomico Public Library is more than just a place for books. It's a place for people to gather and be creative. And today, the library rolled out its new piano, and it's stationed right outside of the building for free public use. Executive Director Seth Hirschberger says this part of encouraging community members to let their music creativity shine right on the plaza.
We've got a piano here at the library. It's right outside, right out front. You can come and play on it, just gather around and make some music. It's summer reading program here at the library, so we wanted to have some fun, and thank you to the Rotary Club for donating the piano.
Yeah, how cool is that? And the piano will be out on the plaza during operation hours, and then they'll bring it inside at night. Well, you're invited to the Salisbury Zoo's 70th anniversary gala, the Zoovolution, to see things that the public has not seen before. Some things to look forward to are animal presentations and encounters. Now, the zoo will also be hosting a ribbon cutting of the brand new Eagle exhibit, and there's also going to be a ton of live music, silent auctions, and more.
We are getting ready to start a whole Zoovolution. I mean, we are 70 years old, but we are getting ready to really push the zoo into new heights.
Yeah, so if you wish to take part in the event, it will be taking place June 8th from 5 to 9 p.m. Tickets are $100 and can be bought on the zoo's website. And at this time, we're going to throw things to our chief meteorologist, Rich Werdzik, who's standing by in the Weather Center. Rich, tell us, what's it looking like out there for our weekend? I hear it's going to be pretty nice.
It's going to be great. I mean, we get this one little chance for a shower or thunderstorm. I'm going to squeak that into our Sunday forecast. We'll get into that in a moment, but start with the nice weather, and then we'll work toward the end of the weekend here. This actually is from yesterday. I wanted to make good on this. Brian Summers, I told you at the end of the newscast yesterday I would show your photo. Didn't show it. I want to show it now. This is as the showers were moving out of the area in his part of Sussex County and Greenwood. Nice rainbow indicating the end of the severe weather threat at that point yesterday. And then the cold front came through, and this is what we were left with today. Bluer skies with the drop in humidity. Weather watcher Joe Lieb in the north end of Ocean City. Beautiful picture there. Nice looking sunset from Carolyn out of Lewis. Same idea from Brandon and Laurel. I mean, look at that beautiful sunset there across the area. We've got orange and red skies here showing up in the Laurel area, as I talked about from Brandon. We were looking at the afternoon, just wonderful. We're talking about just beautiful weather here. This is meteorologist Eric Alf out there with the Mobile Weather Center, and he was just enjoying the fantastic day in Somerset County. All right, taking a look at our drought monitor here. This is one issue that we have here, as we were looking at a very dry April, dry May. We haven't had a lot of rain even with the past couple of days, talking about the big storms. They've just been so scattered. So onset drought conditions for central and southern Delmarva. And it doesn't look like we're going to change that much going forward here. But beautiful conditions. This is live in downtown Rehoboth Beach, our Morse Roofing and Siding Skycam. Mid to upper 70s, still a warm evening, but that northwesterly flow is bringing in drier air, and that will allow us really to cool off late tonight. So warm right now, but I expect this all to fall through the 60s and into the 50s in some cases before sunrise tomorrow morning. So here's Futurecast. It's an easy one tomorrow. Blue skies, clear skies all day long. Looking at maybe a couple clouds popping up late in the afternoon, but that's it. Our Sunday looking just as nice to start. There will be more high clouds moving through during the day, and there could be a shower or thunderstorm trying to sneak through, especially in northern zones. Real small chance for the afternoon and evening. Clear skies tonight, 57 to 62. Brazier's Carpet Care dog walking forecast tomorrow. It's a green Paul day, top to bottom. Say hi to Loretta, by the way. Thank you, Barbara, for the picture. 81 at 2, 82 degrees at 4 o'clock. The mosquito meter, there's a little bit of a change from what I showed earlier. It does look like we're going to have more moderate levels of mosquito activity. I will also throw in the fact that the fly activity out at the beaches probably will be a little higher because of the westerly breeze. But the beach forecast itself looking good. We'll get to that in a second here. But small chances for a shower or thunderstorm into Sunday, Tuesday evening, and Friday evening. It's that Wednesday through Friday time frame where I expect our humidity to start to climb to go along with those temperatures. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast for the beaches. Should be very nice out there. Just do not forget that sunscreen. Our UV index numbers are going to be very high this weekend. Hey, stick with us. We've got more DSI on the other side of the break. We'll be right back.